Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate and I love all things makeup, beauty, skincare, and fun. Today we are going to be talking about all of the new makeup releases and what my opinions on them are, and then later on we will banter in the chat down below about your thoughts. So if you enjoy this type of content, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel, and without any further ado, let's go. Alright, so I have my trusty iPad on which we will scour the new makeup releases. Let's see here. I do want to apologize in advance. Both of my dogs are in here, and the puppy, the younger one, is really loud when she sleeps, also when she wakes up, so I apologize if you can hear her. But anyway, without further ado, so the first one is a new launch by Essence. They have a couple new palettes. Two of these look to be like they are quite large. They have the Shake It Up. One looks kind of like it's like a sorbet inspired palette, and then the other one looks kind of like a coffee milkshake inspired. Both are going to be $14.99. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24 shades in each palette for $14.99 is really not bad at all. It looks like these are going to be available at Ulta, so pretty accessible. I would be interested, honestly, in trying one or both of these. I'm more so leaning on the Shake It Up side of things. I really enjoy pink, purples, and greens, and it conveniently has all of those. Whereas the more neutral toned palette just, I don't know, doesn't speak to me as much. I feel like I have plenty of warm neutrals in my collection, and also warm neutrals are not my preference. So in that terms, yes, I could be convinced. That being said, though, I think I would want to wait for a sale before I go out and buy them, just because I feel like Essence does go on sale a lot, not because $14.99 is this like astronomical, unattainable price point necessarily. I think it's, for what it is, it's not. But I don't have like a ton of experience with Essence shadows, so I am curious, but I'll wait for a sale. Next up is new from Tarte. These are their Maracuja Juicy Eye and Cheek palettes. It looks like the shadows are the same in both palettes, but the blushes and bronzers are different. These pictures do not do them justice in terms of, I was convinced that these did not come with a little flap to protect the cream face products, but I was watching somebody else talk in a different post on Instagram about them, and they do in fact have a little flap over them. I think they probably took them off for the pictures because of the glare. Regardless of that, though, I'm not super interested in either of these. They do retail for $52. Here's the thing, I actually have the Tarte cream bronzer. I think it was like their Sea Breeze bronzer, and I loved that product. They discontinued it, and I'm like, why? It was so good. It was so good. So it's not even necessarily that like the quality of the products that I've tried that have me worried. It's like the quality of the products that I've watched other people try be so largely inconsistent with Tarte that makes me really nervous. So for me, this is a pass. I could be convinced if I see some of my favorite content creators talk about this and enjoy it, but it's not something that's like so revolutionary that I feel like I need it right now. And I also have a plethora of face palettes, so it's not something that is like a dire need at any point. So for me it's a pass right now. These are new from Lancome. Apparently they just dropped. These are $35 each, and these are their oh my gosh, I'm never gonna L'Absolu Rouge Drama Matte lipsticks. They have these like super cute little heart imprints. I think that is adorable. $35 is pretty expensive for one lipstick. I kind of want to get my grubby little hands on these. That being said, though, it says available now, but I don't know like where they're available now. I didn't see them on Sephora. If I were going to get one, I would get the lightest tone because I think that that's one that I would wear the most. But in all reality, like I really don't need any of these because none of these shades are something that is like missing from my collection. I just think the packaging is cute. That being said, Valentine's Day things in general get me because I think the packaging is just so cute. New from Fenty Beauty is their Fuchsia Flex Gloss Balm. These retail for $21. Previously, the shade was only available in their holiday kits, and I guess now it is available by itself. I do like the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I have a plethora of them because there was a period of time where I was obsessed with those. And then my obsession kind of was quickly dulled because the pandemic happened and I work in healthcare, so I had to wear a mask. And obviously, if you wear a gloss with a mask, it's a giant mess. This is not a color necessarily that I feel like I need right now. I also feel like in terms of like my favorite formulas, Lawless is my like current favorite formula. So I could be convinced maybe to get like a mini of this one, but this is a shade that like realistically I'm not going to be wearing every day. So like getting a big one right now just doesn't seem like something I need to do. New from the Creme Shop, they have these little blushes. It looks like they're cream blushes, and they are, of course, in little Hello Kitty compacts. They retail for $15 each, and there are 3 shades. These are super cute, but the thing with the Creme Shop, let me in the fridge. Go. The thing about the Creme Shop for me is that I feel like I see them all over TJ Maxx. So for me to pay full price for their products doesn't seem like a wise investment choice. I think that if I found these in TJ Maxx, I would be more willing to pick it up, but to pay full price, probably not. I do love Hello Kitty, so that is like kind of tugging at my heartstrings, but I don't think that I need these right now. New from Pat McGrath, she has a holiday for Valentine's Day being the holiday collection. The Heart's Desire Valentine 2024 collection. The packaging has led us astray here, I think. I feel tricked. The quad is pretty and kind of limiting in terms of the colors are like a little bit more bold than her like muted dusty pinks, but quads in general I feel are a little limiting in terms of like what I can do with it. So it's got to be like a color story that I love and that I want to wear up all the time, and this is not that color story for me personally. The quad does retail for $56, which I thought was actually kind of interesting because she just released a Lunar New Year quad and it was like $64, $62, $65. It was in the $60 price range. So I was like, I'm just kind of like wondering what the difference is, I guess. Regardless, though, the palette is a no. The highlighter in Nude Opal looks absolutely beautiful. That does retail for $62, which is pretty steep. That being said, though, I do actually really enjoy some of her highlighter formulas, so could be convinced. And then they have the lipsticks in Honey Haze and Nocturne for $39 each. This collection rather launches on the 18th of January. I don't know. I don't think that either of those lipstick colors are colors that I necessarily need. I also I enjoy her matte trance lipsticks, but at this point in my life and at this time of year, I'm looking for something a little bit more nourishing because the reality of the situation is it's winter in New England and my lips are chapped 24/7. If I'm going to pick something up from this collection, it might be the highlighter, but my concern is that it's going to be like a limited edition product that I can't get my hands on later. I don't know. I always kind of struggle with limited edition things because then it's like I have it, but I can't necessarily like talk about it on this platform because of course if it's limited edition, no one can get their hands on it anymore. I don't know. I could be convinced to grab a couple pieces out of this collection, but I might wait to see reviews first, I think. New from E.l.f. I think these are sold out already, but nonetheless, we'll talk about them real quick. This is their cosmetic security kit. They did some kind of campaign about like people stealing each other's makeup inside the house. So they came out with this like collection of things to like hide your makeup. So the kit itself is $22 and it has 3 different like everyday household items. There's a teddy bear, there's a book, and a plant. And the idea is that if you have someone stealing your makeup, you can hide your makeup in these things. which is cute. Like, it's cute, it's different. The teddy bear with two different size eyes, like, I wonder which one it is. It's cute. I don't know that I need it. It's just me, my partner, and my 4 animals in my house, so none of them, actually the dogs sometimes will take off with my things, but the trouble being, they'll take off with any one of these things too. Like, this is not going to necessarily camouflage it from the dogs, so it's cute, but it's not for me. Kylie Cosmetics is coming out with a foundation. It looks like they're going to have 40 shades. This is their Power Plush Longwear Foundation with medium buildable coverage and a blurring finish. There will also be a foundation brush and a new setting spray. This is launching on the 17th. I don't see a price right now. I could be interested in this. Here's the thing though. I loved the Kylie lip kit era, and I loved those kits. It was such a fun time to be on the internet, and I really, really did enjoy those kits. The thing is, though, is that I feel like at that point in makeup, mundane products, non-innovative, not top-notch quality products could slide under the radar because the bar was much lower. And so I think that is kind of how Kylie like got her empire, because I think that any of those products today would not have created the empire that she has. And so I'm a little nervous based on other projects that she's done that this might not be top notch on the quality scale. It doesn't have any claims about like the wear time, so that makes me a little bit nervous. I could be convinced to try this. I do really enjoy trying new foundations, so I'm not totally like off the fence yet. I don't know, 40 shades seems okay, but then kind of looking at it, it looks like there's a lot in that medium section. So I don't know. I could be convinced. They have a new Sephora Favorites kit out. So this is their Fresh Face Makeup Kit. So this retails for $45, and it looks like you get a full size of the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Liner, as well as the Lights Camera Lashes mascara and a Huda Beauty eyeliner. And then it looks like a mini of the iconic London Setting Mist, the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Happy, the Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops, a mini Makeup by Mario lipstick, and then a mini Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. So the value is not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, if I didn't have most of these products, I could be convinced. The thing is I have, or if I wanted, I shouldn't say I have half these. So I have the liquid blush. I have tried the Lights Camera Lashes. It's fine. The lip injection lip liner, I've heard burns so bad. So there's no way in heck I'm trying that. The bronzing drops, I do have the iconic London setting spray. I don't have, but I also have no interest in. I am interested in that Mario lip product, and I have brown eyeliners. I could use one, I guess, but I'm not like chomping at the bit for a new brown eyeliner. And then I actually have the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, and I really enjoy it. So for me, like, this just does not make any good sense to pick up. But I do feel like they're kind of stepping up their game with their favorites kits, because I feel like in years past they have been rubbish. So it is nice to see them stepping up their game. This specific one is just not for me. New from Essence, well, new-ish from Essence. It's now available in the USA and Canada. This is their Pink is the New Black collection. So prices on these products range from $3.99 to $5.99. They have blush, powder blush, lip tint makeup sponge, lip glow, lip and cheek balm, click and go nails, and nail stickers. So these are available now. I am not interested in the slightest in this. I do not like gimmicks. I do not like color changing products, especially that are color changing from black. It always has like a weird, like grayish tint to it, no matter what, no matter like how it transitions out of that black shade. And on me, and historically, they always transition to like a fuchsia pink. And while I do love pink is my favorite color, I just don't want makeup like that, like especially like blush like that. I don't know. I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested. The price is nice. And I think if you're someone that likes those types of things, if you like those types of tones, I can see how you would be so excited about this. It's just not exciting for me. Also new from Essence, they have a couple new lash products. So they have a new Black Brown Lash Princess Mascara and Lash Primer. These each retail for $4.99. Yes, I'm interested in both. They are available now. They're available on Ulta now, nonetheless. So yes, I am actually interested in both of these. I really love the Lash Princess formula. So I am interested in trying both the primer and the Brown Black mascara. I do kind of wish that the primer weren't white. Yeah, I don't know what the thought process is there with like cosmetic companies making the primer white. Like, I don't know if it's so that we can see that it's on there, but the thing is I always find it a little like bizarre to have to try to then like cover up that white with mascara. I don't know. Regardless, yes, I'm interested in both. We have another Sephora favorite set. This one is their mini deluxe perfume sampler. It retails for $82. So their scents include the Carolina Herrera Good Girl, the Jo Malone London Wood Sage and Sea Salt, the Maison Louis Marie No. 13 Nouvelle Vogue, Replica by the Fireplace, Prada Candy, and then of course you'll get a certificate to cash in for one of the full-size products at 1.7 ounces. This one is a no for me. I love the By the Fireplace scent. The rest of them though, I'm not like super excited to try. I've tried like samples of some of these and they just weren't my favorite. So the reality of the situation is that like the only one that I would want a full size of is that By the Fireplace, and $82 is not enough of a savings for me to want to buy it. So it's a pass for me right now. This is new and available now. This is from About Face. This is their Performer Skin Focused Foundation. It retails for $22 and they have 45 shades. It claims that it's going to be a natural soft focus finish with buildable coverage, formulated with 17 plus skincare ingredients, including blue agave, wintergreen, and chlorella. Lasts up to 12 hours on skin. Doe foot applicator. Up to 12 is not like a grand claim for me. For reference, I work 10-hour days, so my makeup is going to at least be on for 12 hours. And so if it's identifying that it's not sure or they're like confident that it's not able to surpass the 12 hours, it does leave me a little concerned. The shade range sounds like quite a bit. It sounds like it could be nice. I don't see any pictures of the entire range to be able to like speak to it. I'm also like I'm like very pale, so I don't know that I'm the authority on it nonetheless, even if I could see it. But beyond that, I do like the idea that it's like a natural buildable finish. I like that it has skincare in it. I just don't think it's going to be for me, honestly. I think is what it's boiling down to. The other thing I don't love is that it has a doe foot applicator, and I'm like, read the room. Who is asking for that? Whomst? Because you're slathering that darn thing all over your face, and if you have a breakout or anything, you're then slathering that doe foot across an area that's already like upset and has something going on under the surface. I don't know. The doe foot is just like not really thrilling me to bits. $22 is not a bad price point for a foundation. Does it say how much you get? It doesn't. Interesting. Anyway, if $22 price point is not bad, I just don't think that this is for me. So I think I'm going to skip on this. New from Guerlain, they have some lip oils. These are the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow lip oils. These are honey-infused tinted lip oils with 92% natural origin ingredients, 24 hours of care. I'm not saying a price. It says coming soon to their website and retailers. They have Rose Glow, Pop Rose Glow, Peach Glow, Honey Glow, Poppy Glow, and Lavender Glow. If I had to guess, these are going to be pretty expensive. They're going to be, if I had to guess, around the $40 price range, because that's where the Dior one lies. They are cute. I like the packaging. I like that in the before and after, it looks like there is like a bit of color, so it's not like totally clear. So I could be convinced on these. I know I've talked about 100 lip oils, what it feels like 100 lip oils in the last couple weeks, and I've said no, I don't need them, no, I don't need them. But these I'm like kind of interested in trying. Could be convinced. New from Natasha Denona. This is also available now. This is her Berry Pop collection. This is her Valentine's Day collection for 2024. So I have not picked it up yet. I was hoping it was coming to Sephora, but it looks like it's only coming to Ulta. So a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So it looks like the lipstick is going to be $27. The lip crayon is $24, and I cut it off just in time for the palette. I'm pretty sure it's in that $48 to $54 price range, if I recall correctly. I do have it in my Ulta cart right now. I'll probably pick it up in a couple of weeks. I have her other one that comes in a trio where it has like the powder blush, the cream highlighter, and the regular highlighter, and I love that thing, and I actually keep it in my makeup bag at work because I use it very frequently. So I am interested in this. I'm more interested in the face palette because I am really loving the berry tones, especially like right now, this time of year. But I also think it could be nice to have like a little refresh on my lipstick and lip liner, so I think I'll probably pick up all three, to be honest. This was spotted, but there's no like release date yet. This is from Profusion. It looks like they are coming out with a Valentine's Day collection, the Dear Cupid collection. It looks like there's a lot of different things in here. The thing with Profusion though is that, and I know it might just be my Walmart, but I feel like a lot of people end up finding them in Walmart. This specific collection was spotted in Kroger's, which we don't have in New England, but the thing with my Walmart is I feel like they don't get these collections, which is like such a bummer. I don't know that there's anything necessarily that I even need in here. It looks like there's some pressed glitters, absolutely not. A brush set, absolutely not. So realistically, I don't actually need or want anything in this collection, but it would be nice if I could find it. You know, I just feel like Profusion for me is a very elusive brand. It looks like Chanel has a new winter collection out. Les Beiges Healthy Winter Glow collection, available now. So their blushes, it looks like there's 3 shades that retail for $72. Good. Love that. There's an eyeshadow palette with 5 shades of Dusty Rose for $72. Okay. There is a Rouge Cocoa Balm, a lip balm for $45. No, absolutely not. Who's buying this? Who is so excited for these colors, these formulas, that they're gonna pay these prices? Who? It's not me. It couldn't be me. And it won't be me. New from Nomad Cosmetics. This is an absolute yes. So this is the New Zealand Stargazing palette. It will launch by the time this video goes up. It'll have been live yesterday. This video will go up Wednesday, so it's coming out Tuesday, January 16th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to retail for $59, which I think is a little bit higher than some of Nomad's other palettes. That being said, there are I think 4 or 5 multi-chromes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, I believe. 4 multi-chromes in here. So, or 5, excuse me, 5. There's 4 or 5 multi-chromes in here. Yes, I do want to get my hands on this. It looks really pretty. It looks like something that I would get good use out of. I love Nomad. Definitely want this. Bella Beauté Bar is sneak peeking an anti-Valentine's Day palette. This is Dead Roses. Coming soon. All we see is the palette. I am interested in this. I mentioned a couple of videos ago at this point that I am interested in trying some Bella Beauté Bar this year, so I want to make sure that I try to prioritize that a little bit. I guess kind of depending on the color story of this one, I am interested. If it's based on the packaging, I'm sold. I love reds, I love pinks, I love blacks, I love most colors, honestly. I say, like, I feel like every color of the rainbow, I'm like, I love it. But no, seriously, I do love reds and pinks and blacks. So, if it is based on the cover of the palette, definitely yes. We'll just kind of have to see. All right, we're getting to the end here. New by Trendmood Cosmetics. This is their Space Chemistry palette. Let's see. Is there a price? Here we are. Okay, great. 12 eyeshadows, 2 mattes, 4 duochromes, 2 metallic shimmers, and 4 multichromes. Okay, awesome. This retails for $75. I am interested in this. I've never tried Trendmood, but I hear nothing but good things. They have a really solid reputation and a really large fan base who love everything that they do. So I am interested in trying this. $75 is a lot of money. I think my only gripe with this one is that there's 2 mattes and they're like almost the same color. I'm like, guys, what was the thought here? I don't know. That seems a little weird to me. But I could be convinced. I could be convinced about this one. 75, a lot. Color story, stunning. It looks like J.cat dropped the Skin Bloom Cream to Powder Compact, a lightweight foundation with medium to full coverage, creates a fresh, radiant, and dewy complexion. 12 shades, terrible shade range, for $4.99 each at J.cat Beauty. If it came over to Ulta, yes. Am I gonna go seek it out on J.cat's website? Absolutely not. $4.99 though is actually a very good price. Maybe they have it on Amazon. If it's on Amazon or Ulta, I could be convinced to pick this up. Medium to full. The shade range is terrible. Especially, like, this is what gets me. This is what gets me. It's like, okay, all right. So for years, these specifically drugstore or more cost-effective options have been saying that they can't do these shade ranges that are inclusive because of like shelf space on the gondolas. Okay, sure, I guess. You still could have like both ends of the spectrum and just less for people in the middle, but you know, okay, we hear you. But it's like, so some of you though, a lot of you though, are launching things on online platforms. There's no space limit there. So like, what's the next excuse? You know what I mean? Anyway, I digress. Just like, so stupid. But anyways, I could be convinced to try it if it becomes available at a retailer that I can access, but I'm not gonna like seek this out on their website. It's just not in the cards for me. New from Essence. This is somehow not another terrible shade range. Awesome. Lightweight powder foundation, conceal imperfections, buildable coverage, natural flawless finish, 10 shades. Not great. $5.99. And it is available at Ulta Beauty. Yes, I will probably pick this one up. I want to pick up a slew of things from Essence. I feel like I had a decent collection of their stuff and it's kind of gotten lost over the years, so I'd like to up my Essence products. And this could be one of them. Personally, like, powder foundations are not my go-to, they're not my favorite, but I'm always willing to try them. Last but certainly not least, this is available now on Glamlight's website. This is their calligraphy eyeliner. It retails for $15 and it is available now on their website. I've heard really good things about this eyeliner. That being said, I am not somebody that does liquid liner hardly ever. I could be convinced to pick it up if I was already placing like a different Glamlight order for a different collection, but it's not going to be one of those things that I like go out of my way to buy just that, if that makes sense. So those are all the new makeup releases for this week. I feel like we're kind of ramping up a little bit. There were a bunch of newer things that looked like they were interesting on Ulta's website, but I did not have the time to like screenshot all of those. But it does look like the drugstores are ramping up in terms of their launches. So I am curious to see what they come out with, and I'm looking forward to being able to talk to you guys, or with you guys rather, not just talking to myself ideally, but talking with you guys about what those entail and if we're interested in them. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay healthy, stay happy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.